China economy strong, building strong economy, 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 economy for China. Hello everyone, this is Argent, and today we are talking about the strongest country on Earth and its quest to build the strongest economy the world has ever known. This is, as always, China economy strong. Tibet's holiest temple is destroyed. The people of Tibet are slowing down the acceleration of the great China dragon. I don't know, something like that. China destroys the ancient Buddhist symbols of Lhasa city in Tibet, um, ignoring both religious freedom and the outcry of the Tibetan people. Big deal. There is no Tibetan people. There is only China. And China economy is strong. China economy strongest in world. Tibet is southwest China. The Chinese authorities have begun demolishing the ancient city of Lhasa, including one of the most important Buddhist sites of the city, Tibet's holiest Jokang Temple. More like Joe Kane's temple, I don't know. Chinese authorities are planning to destroy the ancient Buddhist capital of Lhasa and replace it with a tourist city similar to Liang, aka Shangri-La. And replace it with in Yunnan province, several large-scale construction projects are underway for a number of shopping malls around the Buddhist holy temple, as well as parking, underground parking. Because when people think Tibet, they think excellent shopping malls selling only the finest of Chinese produce, the goods that are created by the Chinese dragon to feed the Chinese dragon. That's what people want to go to Tibet for. I mean, because we know the decadent Western imperialists, they like to buy shit. So if we build really big malls in the middle of the fucking Himalayas, they'll go there to buy shit. They don't have malls in their own countries that sell China economy strong goods anyways. No, they have to go to fucking Tibet to buy stuff. Traditional Tibetan buildings in this ancient city are once again facing the destruction crisis under China modernization. Well-known Tibetan writer Wozer told the RFA Mandarin section. She is also appealing to the global institutions. Global institutions say are puppets of China, including UNESCO and Tibetans around the world to save Lhasa. Wozer, who's currently living in Beijing, that's a mistake, has published an article on her blog page with pictures of the ongoing construction in the ancient city of Lhasa. She has called for global intervention in the serious situation in the city. She is traitor to China. She must die. She questioned the will of China. China will grow larger and must destroy Tibet to make way for bigger shopping mall. Um, let's see here, where 1,000-year-old traditional buildings are being destroyed by China in the name of modernization and social stability. China, most stable country on earth. People love China so much they give their organs to the Communist Party. People throw themselves out of buildings out of love for China. She expressed her concern over the Chinese authorities' activities and condemned them for demolishing the ancient symbols of Tibetan civilization. There is no Tibetan civilization. There's only China civilization. China civilization, greatest civilization. Unlawful act aimed at multiple targets. There's old Tibetans saying one stone for two birds, which springs to mind. She said it's not only just for economic development. Okay, that's gonna deserve a gong. It's always like, just getting out of character for a minute. People always like are like, is it Archie? Is it really like that accurate? And then they always say, "I try to economy strong in these every time." If we look carefully at the photos of the shopping mall project, there are several requirements for altercations of the Tibetan old city, including one called evacuation. This means clearing vendors from the bar core streets, perhaps better named destruction. Well, a lot of them are probably pretty shady, to be honest. The Tibetan writer said China was criticized after converting the two ancient Chinese cities into modern tourist cities, with both projects now seen as poor decisions. Well, the project stimulated the economy. It stimulated the construction sector. Keynes said it was a good idea. Building pointless tourist city, show China might. This is China moment. China moment. Let's see here. Rename Shangri-La mainly to attract tourists. She said this kind of destruction has caused great damage and should be considered tourist colonialism. Of course, it's the foreign devil's fault that our fucking government bulldozes cities and rebuilds them. Previous experience from the so-called economic development is glorious, which has caused the disappearance of many Tibetan cultural symbols. Well, I think she forgets how China really feels about Tibet. Tibet and China, best friends forever. Forever. Tibetan culture, China culture. There's no Tibet, there is only China. The Chinese government will also expand various so-called interests, including governmental and economic measures, regardless of the social consequences. The regime is seeking to further maintenance and social stability, meaning authorities have significantly increased surveillance and monitoring in the region, particularly in Lhasa City, prompting an escalation of security measures. Okay, so are they destroying UNESCO World Heritage sites? Let's see here. They enacted a rule barring the building of a structure taller than 21 meters tall. However, they went ahead and built them anyways. Let's see here. And then they rebuilt part of the palace using modern crappy materials. So I think this is a good idea. I think Tibet is on the up and up. I think destroying this and replacing it with a shopping mall will be what was needed to heal the rift that has been formed between China and Tibet. Because there is no Tibet, there is only China, and as we all know, China economy strong. As always, I will sing you out. This is China moment, China moment. This is China's special time. This is China moment, China moment. This is China's moment to shine.